Hi there, this is Shrikant Dasare. So in this lesson we are going to learn about the pointer to a structure. Okay, so let me launch the IDE. So already I have created a project under the name struct pointer here, which contains a small C file, struct pointer.c. Now the basic stuff like header files and main are included previously. Okay, so as we have studied about pointers in the previous lessons. So the pointer is a variable which holds the address of another variable. Okay, so here the same concept is implemented on structures here. Okay, the structure pointer is a pointer to a structure which holds the address of another structure. Okay, so to demonstrate that, let us take a structure here, or else let's take a structure by taking type def. Okay, so we have studied about type def in the previous lesson, which is nothing but to alias the name. Okay, so just we have taken a student structure here. Okay, so it consists, let's take two variables here which are quite common, roll number and name. Okay, so let us create two variables here. The first one is tag s1 and the second one s2. Okay, so let us take a pointer also, since we have to take a pointer to a structure. Let's say the name of pointer is ptr. Okay, so here we have taken a structure of student, and since we are using type def here, so we are aliasing the whole thing. Instead of taking the struct student and s1, we are taking the stud here. Okay, so with the help of this type def, we have created two structure variables and a pointer to a structure. Okay, so as you have taken a normal pointers like for integer or float, in the same way you can you're allowed to take a pointer to a structure by just preceding the name of the structure and the name of the pointer variable and asterisk. Okay, so all the basic syntax. Okay, so now, so let us have some data in our okay, so if you want, you can assign some data into it. Okay, it's like directly by using the pointer variable. Okay, so here you can say something like this, like ptr is equal to ampersand of s1. Okay, so we are saying that the structure pointer holds the address of another structure. Okay, so here the structure variable s1, the address of this variable is stored in our structure pointer, which is ptr. Okay, so I'm just writing a comment here. So assigning the value of a structure, assigning the address, okay, of one structure into another function. Okay, so now you are able to access the data using this structure pointer. Okay, so to do that, we have a special operator which is like this. Okay, so name arrow. Okay, so with this help of this operator, you are able to access the data of the structure. Okay, so the our IDE is smart enough to show the contents of the structure. Okay, so name and roll number are the two variables, or the two elements we have in the structure here. Okay, so name, or else first let us say roll number. Roll number is equal to 1. Okay, and let's assign a name also. Name is equal to some Shrikant. Okay, so here we have made use of our pointer, and with the help of this operator. Okay, so this is a special operator which comes into picture when we are dealing with structure pointers. Okay, so now can make use of this small printf statement, and you can print the data, so whatever is stored in the structure variable. Okay, so roll number is equal to %d ptr of. Okay, so in the same way you can also print the name also. the name is equal to percentage yes ptr of name. Okay, so that's it. So let us just run save and run the program. So just we have taken a structure, and we have taken a structure pointer to a structure here. Okay, pointer to a structure. Let's have a comment here also. Pointer to a structure. Okay, so pointer to a structure, and just we have assigned the address of first variable or first structure variable into this pointer, and making use of this pointer, we have just assigned data and just printing the data whatever we have stored in the structure variable. Okay, so now let us just run the program. So here you have, okay, so whatever the data you have assigned using the pointer variable into this s1, okay, into this variable, you just get displayed those values. Okay, so until now we haven't done anything excited about making use of this pointers concept to a structure. Okay, so now let us do that. So now you know that we have stored the address of the first structure variable, which is s1, in this pointer. Okay, so in the same way you can assign a different different variables address to that same pointer. Okay, so by that thing you are making the pointer to point to another structure variable. Okay, so another address. Okay, so to do that, let's assign some data here into this thing. Let's say some other name. Okay, let's say Sairam. Okay, so here we have just to demonstrate, I have assigned some different data into this structure variable s2. So now what I intended to do is let's take a pointer variable and assign the address of s2. Okay, so now instead of assigning already we have assigned this. Okay, so here we have assigned the address of so first variable, the first structure variable in this step here. So the same thing I am doing here is making use of this pointers to the structure. I am assigning the address of s2. Okay, so this is s2, so another structure variable. So let's make a comment to distinguish that one here. Okay, so let's say that assigning a different structure, or else a different or else you can say assigning another address into a pointer. Okay, into a pointer, another structures address. Okay, so here s2 is entirely different. Okay, so s1 and s2 are two variables to our structure. Here we are assigning another structure's address into this pointer variable here. Okay, so by doing that you can make use of so now if you make use of the printf, if you want to print using this pointer variable, it just prints whatever the contents of this s2 contains. Okay, so now the output is entirely different. So if you just save and run the program, you understand better. Okay, so okay, I'm just saving and running the program here. So if you observe, so after assigning the address of the second variable, the second structure's address, okay, so the pointer is now pointed to this structure. Okay, so to this variable. So those contents or gets printed instead of the one previously. Okay, so previously we have assigned s1's address, so the pointer just prints or assigns those contents only. Okay, so now if you change the address to that pointer, then those so ultimately the pointer changes its direction where it points to data, and those contents were retrieved using this arrow operator. Okay, so this is the basic stuff about so how to manipulate with the structures. Okay, the structure pointer, sorry. So in this program to revise ourselves, so just we have taken a simple structure of student, and which contains two fields, okay, roll number and name. Just we have taken two variables for our structure and as a pointer to a structure. Okay, so this is the important key point here. So in the first step we have assigned the address of S1. Okay, so now the pointer is made to point to that location in the memory, so where the S1 is there. Okay, so since S1 does not contain any data, so we are making use of this pointer and we are assigning some contents into this structure variable S1 using making use of this arrow operator. Okay, so whenever you are playing with pointer structure pointers, you need to keep in mind that you have to use the arrow operator. Okay, so in the same way, in the next step we have assigned the address of another structure variable S2 into our pointer. So when you print the contents using the pointer, ultimately that structure variable's contents will get printed. Okay, so that's what we have got in the output here. Okay, so the first instance, the data stored in the S1 variable of structure. Okay, and the second instance, the data stored in the S2 variable here. Okay, which is 2 and side arm. Okay, so this is the basic stuff about structure pointers in C. So see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.